Abarceo is a spin-out company from Lund University Diabetes Center, and they are developing a small molecule technology platform for treatment of mitochondrial dysfunction with a focus on type 2 diabetes. I have with me Adam Bruce, the CEO of the company, and he will tell us more about it. Welcome, Adam.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Tell me more about what is the unmet need that Abarceo is addressing.
So I would say that we provide a little bit of magic in a scientific world. So in the cell, what drives the cell is mitochondria. That's the engine of the cell, you can say, the powerhouse of the cell. Under certain conditions, the cells shut down because the mitochondria is not working. And you could say that it's a little bit like an engine. If you infuse too much fuel, and then the engine will overflow and there will be no energy coming out. And so that's essentially what happens to the cell. What we do in diabetes is that we revive the cells. So cells that are presumed dead or non-functional, we can restore them to health and make them work. And this is what we have shown in diabetes. So patients, we have taken cells from deceased donors with type 2 diabetes, exposed them to glucose, and nothing happens. Then we take our prototype compound, we add a compound, and presto, when we expose them to glucose, they start excreting insulin. And that means for patients that we can restore their islets to function, and they can have their own insulin secretion instead of taking insulin.
Is it already clinically approved?
Oh, no. No, we are in the discovery phase, but since we have done this on actual human islands, I would say that we have sort of a basic proof of concept that this should work in man. So now we are doing all the development work, getting a proper molecule, and I must say we are working with two modalities, so both small molecules in our own hands, but also with antibodies that are provided through Eli Lilly, through a collaboration. So big stuff is happening.
And you have VDAC1 targeted therapy. How does that stand out from existing alternatives?
Well, there are really no alternatives in that sense, I would say. VDAC1 is a small ion channel, and that's the regulator I was talking about that, decides for ATP to come in the right proportion to drive the engine. Mitochondria. Exactly. You're getting this now. So, and under these conditions that I mentioned before, they kind of clump together and they form a pore. And that means that the flow just doesn't work. And what we do, we plug the hole. Okay. So thereby we can restore the function. And as far as we know, nobody has achieved this before. So this is a completely unmet need, but it enables for the patients to get more functional years before they have consequences of diabetes. That's what we are going for.
So you have a huge market opportunity here.
The market is amazing. I mean, we can look at Ozempic, the Novo Nordic drug. It's a similar kind of potential. And we are not just limited by diabetes, because this has been shown to be the same problem with VDAC1 regulation in heart failure, in Alzheimer's, and quite a few other diseases. So possibly, and this is, where we're talking about magic, if we can restore neurons in the brain to function, that will be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So can you highlight the major milestones achieved and what we are going to see? I mean, what investors can expect from you in the coming years?
So what we are aiming for, first of all, now, major milestone is that we have raised money from VC, we have raised money from family offices and so on. So we have good owner structure, and that's very important. Now we're adding on some other investors that will be very important for us. we have been able to get to a point where we are now optimizing compounds to decide what to take forward. We've been optimizing our platform of assays where we can evaluate various drugs and take them to a partner. And as we have already established 2 partnerships with Eli Lilly and with Biogen, we feel that this is what we're going to proceed with. So next milestone is try to find yet another partner and another partner and another partner, and then take this forward all the way.
Who is the perfect partner for you, if there is anyone hearing this?
Well, I would say apart from the 2 that already are perfect partners, there's obviously quite a large Danish company that's of interest. And I would say most big pharmas that would be interested in type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes, or Alzheimer's could be of interest for us.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. Reach out to Adam if you have more questions or if you're interested.
You'll always be welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
It's been a pleasure.